Attack on Titan Season 2, Episode 29, Soldier. What's going on, YouTubers? Party people, Famin Show here. Yeah, let's do this review. Jeez, what did I just watch? This episode, my God, was incredible. So good. The ending to this episode. I wish I recorded a reaction. My mind was just, I don't even know where to begin. I legit just don't even know where to begin right now. Oh man. This is the benefit of recording my review, directly after I just finished the episode, because I'm, still recovering from it. My. Alright, let's dip into this episode. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this episode starts off, it pretty much starts off exactly where we left off. Titans are attacking that castle that everyone's held up at. And, yeah, things are looking pretty bleak. We have the scouts, they're using their ODM, they're protecting them, but we have the recruits that are inside the castle tower. That's including Connie, Ymir, Reiner, Krista, and I can't remember, Berthold, I think that's, yeah. And they're all held up inside this castle, and, yeah, I love how this episode, I like Titans in close quarters. That is such a cool change of pace for this series, and it's so just nerve-wracking. There's a point in this episode where 3 or 4 different characters are about to die, and you're on the edge of your seat. You're biting your nails. It's so just nerve-wracking and beautifully done. This episode was a Reiner episode at first. It was kind of all about Reiner. Showed a little bit of his past. I don't know if that was his brother that sacrificed his life for him. Somewhat, I'm guessing it's his family or something along those lines. It kind of looked like it could be his brother that pushed him out of the way, and a Titan ate him. We see Reiner. He's holding up on this door. The Titan comes in, and he's just no, I'm going to keep on living. I'm going to go home and see my family. And I love this close quarter fight. Berthold comes to the rescue. He slams a spear or some kind of javelin into the Titan's eye. And then Connie, Ymir, and the others, they push down this cannon, and it rolls down the stairs and into the door. So beautifully done. And then a Titan just appears out of nowhere. I don't know if it's from the same door, if there was another door, appears out of nowhere and is almost about to just tear Connie apart. But Reiner comes in, pushes him out of the way, and shoves the other Titan. It's just such a beautifully animated scene. Just so beautiful. I absolutely loved it. I'm sorry if my mic is screwing up right now. Whenever I move my hands around, my mic likes to screw up. I apologize. But it was just so well done. And then when the Titan bites a hold of Reiner's arm, that's when I was just I was losing my mind. I was so scared. I was no, not Reiner. Not Reiner. I love Reiner as a character. He's just such a, he's the soldier, I love him. I love Reiner so much. And just seeing him just getting tortured this episode was just hurting me. But then he walks up he does this judo move and carries the Titan on his back. This is a smaller Titan, by the way. I don't want anyone that hasn't seen the episode is just what? How does he pick up a Titan? But yeah, he holds this smaller Titan on his back and walks up the stairs and fully plans on just jumping out the window and killing himself along with the Titan. But Connie's just no, you saved my life, I save yours. He climbs up the stairs and grabs a knife and slams it into the Titan's jaw. The Titan lets go, and then Ymir just comes in with a kick and slams it into the Titan. The Titan falls out the window. Speaking of Ymir, what the hell is going on right now? So there's this apparently they're in. Okay, so I'm losing my mind right now. We have one of the characters. I can't remember his name. He's actually deceased now, unfortunately. One of the characters, he finds some booze in one of the cellars or something like that, and he carries it upstairs. And he looks at the bottle and he's like, "What is this? What does this say?" And I didn't think of anything of it until later on when Ymir is digging around for food. After everyone's sleeping, Ymir is digging around and looking for something to eat because she fully believes that she's going to die here. So she's I might as well find something to be my last meal, something suitable for my last supper. and she picks up this can. Now I don't remember what it was, but she knows what it is. Like let's just say mincemeat or something like that. She picks up this can and says, "Oh, like look, I guess I could eat this mincemeat." And then like Reiner asks for it, and then he picks it up, and he's like, "What is this language on here? I don't understand this language. This is mincemeat." And now I don't think it actually was mincemeat, but she knew it was mincemeat, so that means she could read this language. Now I got it backwards in the last episode. I remember, what was his name? Pastor Nick was saying that one of the recruits knew something that the others didn't. Now I was confused, and I thought that it could have been Krista. I don't think it is Krista at this point, or maybe he was confused or trying to throw them for a loop, because Ymir knows something. Something is weird. Something weird is happening with Ymir. I don't. What is this language? Was there like a past civilization here? And then during like the halfway point or whatever, when it like showed the little fun fact or whatever, the Titan fun fact, it said that the castle was built like no one knew where the castle actually came from. No one knows when it was actually built or why it was actually built and why it's so heavily armed. So that's something else to just, oh my goodness. I don't know what's going on. Does Krista know about some past civilization that once existed? I don't know. Then we're getting towards the end of the episode now. We have the scouts. They're fending off all the Titans. We have the Beast Titan just like throwing rocks from the wall. I thought the Beast Titan skipped the wall last episode, but he's just hanging out, just watching them. And he just, like, I guess he just tears a piece off the wall or something and just throws it at the tower. Stuff's just getting destroyed. Hopes are down. Things are looking so bleak. Anaba dies, or Nanaba. She just straight up dies. The dude that had the booze bottle, I can't remember his name. He was a really cool character. He desperately just wants a sip of alcohol before he dies. Nanaba saves his ass, and then he ends up back inside the tower. He finds the bottle, but the bottle was poured on Reiner's arm to disinfect the wound because it's alcohol. So, so it's empty. He tries to take a sip, and it's just dripping on his chin, and he's just, how cruel can this world really be? That scene hurt me. Actually hurt me. It was so emotional. And then he just gets torn to pieces by the Titans along with Nanaba. Everything is just, it's awful. Everything is terrible. How are these recruits going to get out of here alive? Connie's scared. Everyone's scared. They all believe that this is their last moments. But then Ymir asks Connie for that knife that he originally shoved in the Titan's jaw. And at this point, I thought that maybe she was just going to sacrifice her life, just jump off the tower and just start just wailing on all of the Titans. And I thought, well, she's going to die. She's just sacrificing herself to prove some kind of point. There's some backstory between Krista and Ymir. We're definitely going to be dipping into that on next week's episode, which looks really, really interesting. I think we're going to get some interesting facts about what's going on with Ymir and how she knows this other language. I'm super excited for that. But she mentions this promise. I don't really know what the promise actually is, but Krista made a promise to her. It has something to do with living a life that they're both proud of or something along those lines. I'm sure, again, we're going to get more details on that in next week's episode. But yes, she jumps off of the tower. Spectacular animation. Just spectacular. Haven't seen much better, to be honest. Jumps off the tower. And I thought for sure she was just going to just, as I said before, sacrifice herself for some cause that she believes in. But no. She grabs the blade, slashes it across her hand, and becomes a Titan. She becomes a Titan. I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. I mean, it makes sense because of what Pastor Nick was saying, but what does her Titan form have anything to do with him, or how does he even know about that? Is she related to Pastor Nick? She does kind of look like Pastor Nick a little bit. Like she's got the same like type of like the skin tone and like similar eyes. Maybe Pastor Nick is her father or something. I don't know what is going on. She becomes a Titan, and at the end of the credits. By the way, I absolutely love this ending. It is so haunting. It is so haunting. At the end, the preview for episode 30, we see that she's a Titan, but she's not like this big bulking Titan like Eren or the Beast Titan or the Armor Titan or Annie. She's like this smaller Titan, and she's just going in and just biting on people and stuff. And it shows the preview for next episode, obviously talking about Krista and Ymir and that promise that they made during that snowy day. But all in all, this episode was just so beautifully paced. One of the problems that I had with the first season of Attack on Titan was the episodes were great, but there was just slowness, crazy action into the episode, which is fine. I mean, that's cool, but the episodes would just fly by really fast. Like, I don't know, it just felt like the episodes were only like 15 minutes long, and plus it had just a big chunk, like a 5-minute preview, or sorry, not a preview, like a recap of the last episode. But this episode didn't do that. It just jumped straight into the opening and into the episode, which I really liked. This episode actually felt really long. Like, it felt like a full, 25-minute long episode. And that's awesome. This episode was the best episode yet, for sure. So tense, so gripping. We got some backstory on Reiner. We got some backstory on Ymir. We got some world building with this other language and this castle. We have some crazy awesome action with the scouts. We have a bunch of deaths. We have still more mystery. Just this top 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 episode. Best episode yet in the season. One of the best episodes of Attack on Titan I've seen in a while. Like, since, like, Attack on... Like, I don't even remember. Just since the first season, this is one of the best episodes. Absolutely loved it. Please, for the love of God, comment down below and let me know what you thought of this episode. What the hell is going on? What is this other language? I know a lot of people are manga readers, so you probably already know this. Don't spoil it too much, please. But I mean, I would be okay with people alluding to some things. What is going on here? I have no idea. Why is Ymir a Titan? Do you think that she could possibly be related to Pastor Nick? Because that would kind of make sense on why he knows about her. She does kind of look, she has some similarities to Pastor Nick. I wouldn't be surprised if they took that route. Comment down below and let me know. Please be sure to smash that like button. It really helps me out. I greatly appreciate it. Lets people know, lets me know, I'm sorry, that I can keep doing these reviews. And also please be sure to subscribe for more Titan Season 2 reviews, as well as My Hero Academia. My God, this is a great anime season. Talk about a great anime season. Woo! Yeah, this is a good one. And, yeah, I greatly appreciate you subscribing. Gaming stuff, other anime-related things, E3's coming up. Everything's hype. It's a hype season. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. I'm so sick right now. I'm trying to get through these reviews. I'm having a blast, but I just want to lie down, to be honest. I'm just really not feeling well. Thank you very much for putting up with me and my sickness. I really appreciate it. And as I mentioned, comment down below. Also, follow me on social media. I have Twitter, Facebook, and all that stuff down in the description. You guys can chat with me there if you want to talk about some Attack on Titan stuff. If you have any theories, let me know there as well. And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.